Hello, my friend. Welcome back to English Audio Lab. I'm your host, Tom, and today we have a special long listening episode. This episode is designed to help you improve your listening, your vocabulary, and your understanding of real English. In this podcast, I will speak slowly, clearly, and with simple words. You will listen to a real-life story with important lessons about motivation, growth, and success. Whenever you hear a new or useful word, I will explain the meaning in easy English, so you can learn the words as you listen. The full episode is about 1 hour long, around 6,000 words. So sit back, relax, and let's begin. Today, I want to tell you a story about a young man named Ravi. Ravi lived in a small town in India. He was a normal person, like you and me. He had dreams, he had worries, he had doubts, and he wanted to improve his life. But Ravi had one big problem. He was afraid to start anything new. Start means to begin something. Afraid means feeling fear, feeling scared. Ravi always said, "I will start tomorrow, maybe next week. Let me wait for the right time." But as you know, the right time never comes. Days passed. Weeks passed. Months passed. And Ravi's life stayed the same. One morning, Ravi woke up with a heavy feeling in his chest. He looked in the mirror and said, "I want a better life, but I don't know how to start." He felt lost. Lost means not knowing what to do or where to go. That day, Ravi went for a walk. The sun was soft, the wind was cool, and the street was quiet. During the walk, he met an old man sitting on a bench. The old man smiled and said, "You look worried." Ravi said, "Yes, I want to change my life, but I don't know how." The old man laughed gently. "You don't need to know everything. You only need to take the first small step." Ravi looked confused. The old man continued, "Every big journey begins with a small step. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just start today." Those words touched Ravi deeply. Journey means traveling from one place to another, or your life progress. Deeply means with strong feeling. Ravi went home with a new idea in his mind. Maybe he could start something small. That evening, Ravi sat at his desk. He took a notebook and wrote down 3 simple goals. 1. Wake up early. 2. Learn something new. 3. Improve one skill. This was his first real plan. Goal means something you want to achieve. Achieve means to reach something after working for it. The next morning, Ravi tried to wake up early. It was not easy. His bed was warm. His eyes were sleepy. His mind said, "Sleep more, just 5 minutes." But Ravi remembered the old man's words, "Take the first small step." So he got up. He went to the kitchen, made a cup of tea, and sat quietly. The morning air felt different, new, fresh. For the first time in months, Ravi felt proud of himself. Proud means feeling good about what you did. Then he opened his notebook and wrote, "Day 1, I woke up early. I did it." This small victory gave him confidence. Victory means winning. Confidence means believing in yourself. Ravi decided to learn something new that day. He searched online for English lessons and watched a simple video. Just 10 minutes. But those 10 minutes made him feel stronger. He said softly, "I can do this. I can learn." That night, Ravi slept with a smile. A small step, but a powerful one. After 1 week, Ravi continued his routine. Routine means something you do regularly. He woke up early. He learned English every day. He tried to improve his communication skills, but after 7 days, something happened. He felt tired. He felt bored. He felt lazy. One morning, he didn't wake up early. The next day, he didn't study English. On the third day, he said, "Maybe I should take a break." But that break became 3 days, then 4, then 5. Ravi felt disappointed. Disappointed means sad because something didn't happen the way you wanted. He said to himself, "Why am I like this? Why can't I stay consistent?" Consistent means doing something regularly without stopping. Ravi felt like giving up, but something changed when he checked his notebook. He saw his first note. Day 1, I woke up early. I did it. He remembered how proud he felt. He remembered the old man's words. He remembered the feeling of hope. So Ravi said, "No, I will not give up. I will start again today." And that was one of the most important decisions of his life. Ravi woke up the next morning with a quiet mind. He didn't feel strong. He didn't feel super motivated, but he felt ready to start again. He said softly, "Even if I fall, I can stand again." Fall means to fail or make a mistake. Stand again means to try one more time. Ravi made a cup of tea, sat on his chair, and opened his notebook. This time he wrote, "Day 8, I missed a few days, but I am starting again." And that one line changed everything. Why? Because many people quit when things get hard. But Ravi decided to continue. He remembered something important. Success is not about being perfect. Success is about showing up again and again. Show up means to be present, to come back. So Ravi continued. He watched a short English lesson. He practiced speaking in front of a mirror. He repeated simple sentences like, "I am learning. I am improving. I am becoming better." These simple words gave him power. One afternoon, Ravi went to a small library near his home. He liked the peaceful environment. Environment means the place around you. Inside the library, he saw a young woman around his age. She was reading an English book titled Steps to Success. Ravi smiled and asked, "Excuse me, is that book helpful?" She looked up and smiled back. "Yes, it's simple, and it gives many ideas to improve daily habits." Habits means things you do regularly. Her name was Anita. She was preparing for her English exam. Ravi told her he was learning English too. They talked for almost 20 minutes. Slow English, simple English, but very meaningful. Anita said something that stayed in Ravi's mind. If you want to grow, don't do it alone. Find someone who grows with you. That line touched him deeply. From that day, Ravi and Anita met twice a week in the library. They shared vocabulary. They corrected each other's sentences. They encouraged each other. Encourage means to give someone support or inspiration. And Ravi felt something he had not felt for a long time. He felt supported. He felt understood. He felt motivated. After 2 weeks of continuous practice, Ravi felt good, but then something happened that shook him. One evening, Ravi went to visit his childhood friend, Rohit. They sat together, drinking tea, talking about life. Ravi told Rohit, "I'm learning English every day. I'm trying to improve myself." Rohit laughed a little and said, "Why waste time? You won't become fluent. You are already too old to learn." Those words hurt Ravi. Hurt means to feel emotional pain. He remained quiet. He didn't argue. He didn't defend himself. But his heart felt heavy. When Ravi returned home, he thought, maybe Rohit is right. Maybe I cannot improve. Maybe I am wasting my time. He felt small. He felt weak. He felt unimportant. But then he remembered Anita's words. If you want to grow, don't do it alone. And he remembered the old man's words. Every big journey starts with a small step. And he remembered his own notebook. Slowly, he whispered to himself, "No, I am not too old. No, I am not wasting time. Learning is never a waste. I am becoming better every single day." One night, Ravi decided to do something special. He recorded his voice on his phone. He spoke for 2 minutes in English, just simple sentences like, "My name is Ravi. I want to improve my English. Every day, I am learning new words. I believe I can speak better." The next day, he recorded again, and again the next day. After 1 week, he listened to the recordings. What he heard surprised him. His voice was clearer. His pronunciation was better. His confidence was higher. Ravi smiled widely. Widely means with a big smile. He whispered, "This is working. I am really improving." This was the turning point of Ravi's journey. Turning point means the moment something changes in a big way. Ravi felt a fire inside him, a new energy, and he promised himself, "I will not stop now. I will become the best version of myself." Ravi now had a new kind of energy in his life. This time, he wasn't learning English because he had to. He was learning because he wanted to. Every morning he woke up early, stretched his body, drank a warm cup of tea, and repeated simple English sentences. Stretch means to move your body to make your muscles long and relaxed. He would say, "I am learning. I am growing. I am strong. I can speak better English every day." These simple sentences became his morning routine. Routine means a set of things you do every day. After that, he wrote 5 new English words in his notebook. For example, 1. Focus, to give full attention to something. 2. Effort, trying hard. 3. Improve, to become better. 4. Habit, something you do regularly. 5. Goal, something you want to achieve. Every day he learned 5 words. Just 5. But those 5 words became powerful building blocks. Building blocks means basic parts that help you grow. Ravi felt proud of his progress. One day in the library, Ravi looked worried. Anita noticed it immediately. She asked, "Ravi, what happened?" "You look stressed." Stressed means feeling pressure or worry. Ravi said, "I'm improving, but very slowly. Sometimes I feel like I'm not growing fast enough." Anita smiled gently. She said, "Ravi, listen to me. Small progress is still progress. Even if you move slowly, you are still moving." Those words relaxed Ravi's mind. Anita continued, "Imagine a plant. You water it every day. You may not see the growth immediately, but slowly it becomes strong." Ravi nodded. He understood something very important that day. Success is not fast. Success is consistent. Consistent means doing something regularly without stopping. He wrote in his notebook, "I will grow at my own speed. Not fast, not slow. My speed." 2 weeks passed smoothly. Then one morning something went wrong. Ravi had a long, difficult day at work. He reached home very tired. His head was heavy. His body was weak, he told himself. "Today I will not study. I need rest." That was okay. Everyone needs rest. But the next day, he skipped again. And again the next day. Now Ravi felt scared. What if I lose my progress? What if I stop learning again? What if I go back to my old habits? He felt disappointed with himself. He sat on his bed and looked at the notebook. Page after page showed his hard work. He didn't want to lose that, so he said softly, "Tomorrow morning, I will start again. I can fail, but I can begin again." And that is exactly what he did. He woke up early, cleaned his desk, opened his notebook and wrote, "Day 29. I stopped for 3 days, but I'm back. I will continue." That simple line made him feel strong again. One day at the library, Anita came running toward Ravi with excitement. She said, "Ravi, I have a surprise for you. The library is holding a small English speaking contest next month. Contest means a competition or challenge." Ravi immediately felt nervous. He asked, "Speaking? In front of people? I don't think I'm ready." Anita smiled. "You are more ready than you think." Ravi shook his head. "I will make mistakes. People will laugh." Anita replied, "Everyone makes mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Don't be afraid of them." Those words hit Ravi's heart. That night, Ravi could not sleep. He imagined himself standing on a stage, speaking in English. He imagined people listening to him. A part of him felt scared, but another part of him felt excited. After thinking for a long time, he whispered, "I will do it. I will join the contest." This was a bold decision. Bold means brave, not afraid to take risks. Ravi knew he was stepping out of his comfort zone. Comfort zone means a safe place where nothing challenges you, and stepping out of your comfort zone is the first step toward real growth. For the next 3 weeks, Ravi prepared for the contest. Every evening, he and Anita practiced together. He learned how to speak with confidence. He learned how to start a speech. He learned how to control fear. He practiced smiling. He practiced speaking slowly. He practiced breathing deeply. Breathing deeply means taking slow, long breaths to stay calm. Ravi stood in front of the mirror every night and said, "My name is Ravi. I am learning English. I am not perfect, but I am improving. I believe in myself." Slowly his fear became smaller. Slowly his confidence became bigger. One day Anita said, "Ravi, I'm proud of you. You have changed so much." Ravi smiled. He didn't even realize how far he had come. The day of the English speaking contest finally arrived. Ravi woke up early, but this morning felt different. His heart was beating fast. His hands were slightly shaking. His mind was full of thoughts. Beating fast means heart moving quickly because of nerves. Shaking means moving a little because of fear or excitement. Ravi looked at the mirror and said, "I am nervous, but I am ready." He wore a clean shirt, combed his hair, and took a deep breath. When he reached the library hall, he was surprised. There were many people, young students, working adults, teachers, families. Everyone looked confident. Everyone looked prepared. Ravi felt small again. He thought, "Do I belong here? Am I good enough?" But then he saw Anita waving at him with a big smile. She said, "You can do this." Those 3 words gave him strength. Strength means inner power. Ravi sat down and waited for his turn. His name was the 8th on the list. One by one, people went on stage and spoke in English. Some were fluent, some were average, some were nervous, but everyone tried. Ravi watched carefully and thought, if they can try, I can try too. Finally, the host called his name. Next speaker, Ravi Kumar. Ravi stood up slowly. His legs felt heavy. His throat felt dry. Throat dry means feeling thirsty or nervous before speaking. He walked toward the stage. Every step felt long. Every second felt loud. When he reached the microphone, he looked at the audience. He saw many faces. Young, old, unknown. For one moment his mind went completely blank. Blank means empty, with no thoughts. He thought, what if I forget everything? What if I make mistakes? What if people laugh? But then he remembered his promise. I will grow at my own speed. I will not give up. Ravi took a deep breath and began his speech. Ravi spoke slowly and clearly. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ravi. I'm learning English, step by step, every day. He paused. Paused means stopped speaking for a moment. I want to tell you something important. 6 months ago, I was afraid to start. I thought I was too old. I thought I was not smart enough. But then I learned something. Ravi smiled slightly. Every big journey begins with a small step. So I took that step. I started learning. Just 10 minutes a day. Just 5 words a day. Slowly, I improved. People in the audience nodded. They understood him. Ravi continued. I failed many times. I stopped many times. But every time I fell, I stood up again. He looked at Anita. She smiled proudly. I want to say this to everyone here. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start small. Start today. Your slow progress is still progress. He ended his speech with, Thank you. The hall became silent for a moment. Then everyone clapped. Clapped means people hitting their hands together to show appreciation. Ravi felt something he never felt before. Confidence, pride, joy. After all speakers finished, the judges discussed the results. Everyone waited nervously. Finally, the judge walked up to the stage and said, We have the results. The winner of the English speaking contest is... Everyone held their breath. Amit Sharma. The audience clapped. Ravi did not win. But he was not disappointed. Disappointed means sad because you expected something else. Instead, he smiled because he knew he had achieved something bigger. He faced his fear. He spoke in English. He grew as a person. After the event, Anita ran to him and said, Ravi, you were amazing. I'm so proud of you. Ravi replied, I didn't win, but I feel like I won something important, Anita said. You won confidence, and that is more valuable. Ravi nodded. He felt happy. He felt light. He felt new. That night, Ravi sat on his bed with his notebook. He wrote, Today I did something I never thought I could do. I spoke in English on a stage. I faced my fear. I am changing. I am growing. Then he wrote something new goal. I will help others learn English too. This became Ravi's new dream. A dream to help people like him. People who are afraid. People who want to start. People who want to grow. Ravi closed his notebook and smiled. This was not the end of his journey. This was just the beginning. After the contest, Ravi felt different. He walked with more confidence. He spoke with more clarity. He smiled more often. But most importantly, he felt purpose inside him. Purpose means a strong reason to do something. Ravi wanted to help others who were just like him. People who were afraid to start. People who wanted to improve. People who needed a little push. One evening, Ravi was sitting on the terrace of his house, looking at the sunset. The sky was orange, peaceful, and beautiful. Ravi whispered, I want to teach English, even if I am not perfect. He knew he wasn't a master. He knew his English was not flawless. Flawless means perfect, without mistakes. But he also knew something important. You don't need to be perfect to help others. You only need to be one step ahead. Ravi decided to start small. The next day, Ravi visited a community center near his home. It was a simple place where children came to study after school. Ravi met the manager, an elderly woman named Mrs. D'Souza. He said, "Ma'am, I want to teach English." "I don't want money. I just want to help." Mrs. D'Souza looked at him with kind eyes. She asked, "Do you have experience?" Ravi smiled shyly. "No, but I have passion." Passion means strong love or interest for something. The old woman smiled. That is enough. Passion is more important than experience. She introduced him to a small group of students. 3 boys and 2 girls. They looked at Ravi with curious eyes. One small boy raised his hand and asked, "Sir, will you teach us English?" Ravi nodded. "Yes, and we will learn slowly, step by step." That moment felt magical. Ravi had his first group of students. It was something he never imagined. Ravi started teaching every evening. He taught simple things, greetings, small sentences, basic vocabulary, pronunciation, short stories. But he didn't just teach English. He taught confidence. He taught discipline. He taught hope. He made the kids repeat after him. "I can learn. I can improve. I can do difficult things." He also told them about his own journey. How he was once afraid, how he made mistakes, how he learned slowly. The children loved his classes. They laughed. They practiced. They learned. Ravi felt a warm feeling in his chest every time he taught. He felt alive. Alive means full of energy and purpose. Teaching became the best part of his day. One evening, Anita visited the center. She wanted to see Ravi teach. She stood quietly outside the classroom and listened. Ravi was teaching the kids how to introduce themselves. "I am Rohan. I am Pooja. I am learning English." The kids were smiling, speaking, and enjoying. Anita felt proud. After the class, she told Ravi, "You're amazing. I have never seen you like this." Ravi laughed. "I never thought I would teach. But I love it," Anita said. "Maybe this is your calling." Calling means something you are meant to do in life. Ravi looked at her and nodded. Yes, maybe it is. Everything was going well. Until one day, the manager told Ravi, "Ravi, we have a problem. Next month, the community center might close. We don't have enough funds." Ravi felt shocked. Shocked means surprised and upset. He asked, "What will happen to the children?" Mrs. D'Souza sighed. "We don't know yet." Ravi felt worried. He didn't want the learning to stop. He didn't want the children to lose this chance. That night, Ravi couldn't sleep. He kept thinking, "What can I do? How can I help? I am not rich. I have no money. I have no big influence." But then he reminded himself, start small. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Ravi decided to find a way. After 2 days of thinking, Ravi got an idea. He told Anita, "I want to start free English classes in the park." Anita looked surprised. "In the park? Will anyone come?" Ravi smiled. "If I teach with heart, people will come." He printed small flyers using his office printer. He wrote, "Free English class for anyone who wants to learn. Time, 5 p.m. Place, City Park, teacher, Ravi. He and Anita went around the town giving flyers to shopkeepers, parents, and students. Some people said, "English class? In the park? Strange." But some said, "This is good. I will send my children." Ravi felt hopeful. The next day, Ravi reached the park early. He was nervous. He wondered if anyone would come. He stood near a big tree with his notebook and a smile. At 5 p.m., no one came. At 5:05 p.m., still no one. At 5:10 p.m., Ravi felt disappointed. He thought, maybe this idea was foolish. But suddenly, he saw a small boy running toward him. It was the same boy from the community center. Behind him were 2 more kids, and then 3 more, and then 5. Soon 15 children were sitting in front of Ravi, waiting to learn. Ravi felt emotional. He said softly, "Thank you for believing in me." The class began. They learned alphabets, simple sentences, greetings. People walking in the park stopped and watched. Some smiled. Some clapped. Ravi felt proud. He realized something important. When you help others, life helps you back. Thank you for listening to this long motivational English story. If you want more stories like this, more listening practice, more vocabulary, and more learning, subscribe to English Audio Lab and keep improving every single day. Remember, don't study English, live English, feel English, and keep moving forward.